Good morning. This is Billy Rose with Billy Rose WX Weather for Chester and Randolph County and surrounding area. Hey guys, it's going to be another hot one. It's probably going to be like this for the next 10 days. There might be a couple days where the heat indexes will be in the upper 90s, but the rest will be in the hundreds. So we'll go ahead and start off with what's going on this morning around the nation. And the only thing we got going on right now is around Minneapolis, we got some storms running through. It has produced up to 60 and 70 mile an hour winds in the southern portion of Minnesota, but these storms are going through Minneapolis. So this orange area is your severe thunderstorm watch, which will expire around 10 a.m. this morning. As far as that, guys, here in Randolph County, it is clear, and you might have some scattered clouds when you wake up this morning for now. But here is your current temperature. You got 76. It feels like 78. Wind speed is about 4 mile an hour, and the humidity, guys, is at 90%. As far as your cloud cover, like I said, you might wake up to scattered clouds, but this is what we are going to be looking like for the next 48 hours. So you'll see that clear spot in and around St. Louis, Cape Girardeau, and Chester area. So don't expect a whole lot of clouds today. As far as that, guys, we are going to get to your temps. And before we do that, what we got is a high pressure system in the upper atmosphere, which is creating a heat dome and keeping heat down at the lower surface and keeping storms away. So this is what we got going on. So anything in this dark purple area, that's your extreme heat warning. And this goes in cover all of Illinois and going up in here to New York, all the way up into Boston. So that is your extreme heat warning. Anything in this orange area will be your heat advisory. So that is what we got going on for today. Your highs are going to be 97 in St. Genevieve, Prairie du Rocher 96, Evansville 95. Looks like the northern part of Randolph County 96, to include Chester. Your real field temperatures, guys, are going to be 104 Prairie du Rocher, 105 in St. Genevieve, 106 in Chester, and it looks like 103 to 105 all up in the northern part of Randolph County. Your lows will be in the low 70s, 73, 74 around Randolph County. And for tomorrow, your Wednesday's highs are going to be 98, 97 in Prairie du Rocher, 97 in Chester, and it looks like Marissa 97, Evansville, Redbud, Baldwin 96, Steelville 95. That'll be your highs. Your real field temperatures tomorrow are going to be 103, 105, 102 here in Chester. It looks like 102 for the most part in the northern part of Randolph County. And then your lows will be 74 to 76 in and around the Randolph County area. So that is what we got as far as your temps. What's going on today, guys? We got a slight risk from the panhandle of Texas, Oklahoma, going all the way up to Nebraska. It looks like Wisconsin going into northern Michigan. You also got a slight risk. And it looks like New York going into Vermont. You also got a slight risk. Anything in this dark green area, to include down here in New Orleans, Mississippi, and Alabama, right here, you are in a marginal risk, and anything up here in the green, you're in a marginal risk. The light color areas is your general thunder, and that is for today. Today's tornado outlook looks like Wisconsin going into northern parts of Michigan. You got a 2%. You got a 2%, like I said, from New York going all the way to Vermont and New Hampshire. All this in the green, that's 2%. And Vermont and New York, the upper part of New York, you're in at 5% as far as your tornado risk. Your Wind risk is going to be in the panhandle of Texas. You got a SIG 1, so you can have up to 74 mile an hour winds. Also up here with this 15% wind risk, you got a SIG 1 up here in the northern part of Michigan, it looks like, and northern part of Wisconsin, which also will have up to 74 plus mile an hour winds. Your 5% wind risk will be from panhandle of Texas all the way up into Michigan, and of course up here in the New York and Vermont area, you guys will be in that 15%. Anything in that brown will be your 5%. As far as your hail risk, we do have a SIG 1 hail risk in pretty much the looks like the eastern or the western part of Kansas and the eastern part of Colorado. You got a little bit of a SIG 1. You can have up to 2-inch hail, but you have that 5% hail risk going all the way up to Michigan with the 15% in the northern part. You also got the 5% over here in New York and Vermont area. As far as tomorrow, again, the same area. So we got this basically area just kind of keeping all the storms up here into the north. But we do have a 2 out of 5. Looks like covering the bottom portion of Minnesota and northern part of Iowa going into Wisconsin for tomorrow. You got a 1 out of 5 marginal risk going from Oklahoma all the way up into Michigan, and again pretty much this New York and Vermont and New Hampshire and Maine area for your marginal risk. And so we will get to tomorrow's tornado risk, and this is going to pretty much cover Iowa up to Minnesota, Mason City, just north of Des Moines, Storm Lake, all the way up to Appleton, Wisconsin, Wausau, up in this area. So you guys will be in a 2% as far as your tornado risk. Your wind risk is going to cover from Oklahoma all the way up into northern Michigan. That'll be your 5%, your 15% to include Minnesota and the Iowa and Wisconsin border right here. And it looks like up here in New York, Vermont, and New Hampshire, going all the way up to Maine, you'll have a 5% wind risk. As far as your hail risk, now tomorrow your hail risk is going to be pretty much, you got a SIG 1 from South Dakota, Nebraska, all the way up to Wisconsin. And this is your area, so you can have hail up to 2 inches. Anything in this yellow area, about a 15% hail risk, and anything that's brown is 5%. And you also got the 5% hail risk up here in the northeast. But other than that, guys, it's going to be hot. So if you're going to do any yard weather or yard work, try later on in the evening, maybe 5 or 6. It'll be a little bit cooler. If not, take frequent breaks and drink plenty of water. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow.